Hey everybody, so here we go making some videos for how to solve linear systems by substitution. Just so you know, I've got piano lessons going on in the other room and little girls running around stairs. So if it sounds like there's all sorts of weird stuff going on around me, it's because it is. But I figured you would appreciate a video with piano lessons better than no video at all. So on this one I've got numbers 3 and 5 from the Pizzazz 8.2. No, punchline, I don't know, some worksheet 8.2. So I'm going to go through, let's see this one. I'm going to grab a highlighter. Here's what I see. I've already got y equals 2x plus 7. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug that one in right here. Now, I'm pretty sure I did this one in class, but just in case you missed it, we're okay. I'm going to take this, plug it in there. So the way I'm going to do that is write it down first. So 3x minus this y, but I'm taking that out. So I'm just going to put a parenthesis there and leave it blank for right now, equals negative 9. Now, do you see that there's actually a 1 in front of that y? So I'm going to put that here because otherwise this minus sign is going to get you and you're going to miss it. So now I'm going to take and substitute in this 2x plus 7. From here, I just go through and solve it. So be careful because it's negative 1 times 2x. So 3x minus 2x minus 7 equals negative 9. So now we've got, I'm going to combine my like terms. 3x minus 2x is 1x minus 7 equals negative 9 plus 7 plus 7. So I drop that down. 1x equals negative 2. So now I'm going to go back up. Your answer, I think there's not enough room on that worksheet. Sorry about that. You're probably going to need scratch paper. Make sure you keep it. And so I've got negative 2 for x. Now, how do I figure out what the y is? Well, I'm going to go back into my original equation. Either one is fine, but since this one already says y equals, it's going to be easier for me to substitute this negative 2 in there. So 2 times negative 2 is negative 4, plus 7 gives me 3. So my answer, the solution to my linear system is negative 2, 3. Now let's make sure that that works into this one. 3 times negative 2, negative 6, minus 1 times 3 is 3, negative 6 minus 3, negative 9. Yep, check. Got it. All right, let's go to number 5 because this one caused some consternation when people stayed after school. Do you notice that both of them are set for y equals? If that's the case, would you agree with me that y is equal to y? Right. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm just going to set these two equal to each other, and several people said, that doesn't make sense to me. Well, watch. If I take this first y is 6x minus 5, that's equal to the second one because it's also equal to y, so negative 1x plus 9. Draw your line down. And I'm going to get all the x's to one side, so I'm going to add this 1x to both sides. Right? Now, if you're thinking, oh, now I can do it, then push pause and check and quick do it on your own, and then come back and check with me. So 7x minus 5 equals 9. Add 5. Add 5. So I've got 7x equals 14. So x equals 2. So I go back up here. All right, I've got 2. Now I've got to figure out what y is. Well, I can plug it into either one of these. I'm going to do it right here. Negative 2 plus 9 is 7. Does that work up here? 6 times 2 is 12, minus 5, 7. Yay! Check, got it. So I've got 2 of them done. Do those make sense? So I'm going to hit save on this one. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to keep going. Might as well keep going. It's fine to have a longer video. All right. So number 7, I got 7 and 8 written down now. 7 says x minus y equals 1 and 3x plus 10y equals negative 6. So when I look at that, there's a problem. Neither of them are solved for x or y, so I've got to get one solved for x and y. So I'm going to pick this top one right here, and I'm just going to solve it for x so we don't have to deal with negative signs. So I add y, so I get x equals y plus 1. Then I'm going to put that in for right here. So I'm going to write 3 and put a parentheses out, and I'll fill that in a little while, plus 10y equals negative 6. Now this little thing, x right here, is y plus 1, so I'm going to put in y plus 1. Draw the line down. You've got, so if you're okay from here, pause it or just come with me as long as you need to. 3 times y, 3 times 1, so 3y plus 3 plus 10y equals negative 6. Combine your like terms. 13y plus 3. Okay, I'm looking at this thinking this isn't right, and you are going, hey, wait a second, 7, is she going to catch it? Yes, I caught it, darn it. Way up in the top, this right here should say, what in the world? This should have said 11, darn it. So I should have had an 11 right there. So if you were looking at it going, what? There it is, I caught it. So I'm not going to start the whole video over because trying to concentrate on you and the piano lessons going on behind me. All right, we got negative 6. So now I'm all fixed up. It'll work better now. Minus 33, minus 33. All right, 13y equals negative 39. Okay, divide by 13, divided by 13. So if I go back up here, my y equals negative 3. Okay, if that's the case, then I want to go back into one of these and figure it out. Well, I'm going to do the x minus y equals 11. If I plug negative 3 into that, I get x minus a negative 3 equals 11, so it's x, 8. Then you can go back here, try that. 3 times 8 is 24. Plus negative 30 equals negative 6. Yes, happy day. There it is, in the midst of all my mess. All right, one more for this video, and then really I'm going to stop it. And then when piano lessons, I'll come back and make another one. Okay, so number 8, as I look at it, this one is not ready either. So I've got to get the y by itself. Let's do this one. If I do that, I'm going to add 4x, add 4x. So y equals 4x plus 4, right? I'm going to go back and check to make sure that I wrote it down right, because last time that was a little disastrous. 4x plus 4, good, 2x, 2y, 13. Okay, good. So now this right here is going to plug right into there. So what I do is I write 2x plus 2 times this thing that I'm plugging in equals 13. Now I'm going to take this and actually move it in, so 4x plus 4. Once you get here, if you're like, hey, I can do it now, great, or come along with me. Distributive property. So 2x plus 8x plus 8 equals 13. Put these two together. 10x's plus 8. And so I dropped down my 13, and right now I start thinking, oh my gosh, this doesn't look good. But this time I didn't make a mistake. I actually checked. I subtract the 8, subtract the 8. So I've got 10x equals 5. So x equals not 2. It's not 2, not 2. It is 1/2. So then I'm going to come back up here and say, okay, 1/2. Let's put that right here. Well, 4 times 1/2 is 2, plus 4 gives me 6. Now let's check that right here. 2 times 1/2 is 1, plus 2 times 6 is 12, gives me 13. Yes, so number 8, 1/2, 6. All right, so that's 2 of them. I'll do my best to get a couple more done. Got a quick pause and piano lesson this.